Welcome to Channel 5,
which is on your side.
Today we'll be talking about many different topics.
Like athletics, video games, Justin Bieber, and
weather. Now let's begin with Daniela with the weather. The weather for May 24th, 2013. Tonight it will be 44 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. There will be wind at 14 miles per hour going to the northwest. It will be mostly clear. Tomorrow, Saturday will be in the 50s. The high will be reaching 60 and the low will drop down to 40 degrees. It will be partly cloudy and the chance of rain will be 10%. The wind will travel northwest at 14 miles per hour. Now will be Hannah with a celebrity news update.
Justin Bieber needs to pay for his monkey business. Justin Bieber will face a bill for thousands of dollars for his pet monkey's 2-month stay in an animal shelter since it was seized by German customs. The capuchin monkey Molly will be returned to a permanent home at a zoo or animal park elsewhere in Germany. Molly was seized by German customs March 28th when Bieber failed to produce required vaccination and important papers after landing in Munich while on tour. The now 20-week-old animal was quarantined when cared for at Munich Animal Shelter. The shelter has criticized Bieber for keeping such a young monkey as a pet, saying it shouldn't have been taken away from its mother until it was a year old. Experts say capuchin monkeys also need to be kept in groups as they are very sociable animals. The best thing would be not to buy one at all, but if you do, buy 5, said Joachim. He said emails from Bieber's management to the animal shelter indicated the singer doesn't want the monkey anymore. Our contact is the person that the monkey belongs to, said Meister, the customs office spokesman. We have contacted with lots of people, but none of them was an authorized representative. The cost of care, food, and vet visits at the Munich shelter amounted to several $1,000s. According to a German official, you can bet we are going to ask for the monkey back. Critical thinking challenge. How did Justin Bieber think in his monkey get into trouble?
Athletics. Gabby Douglas is back in the gym. Gabby Douglas has been looking forward to this appearance for a long time. The Olympic all-around champion returned to the gym Monday, going through her first practice since the London Games, after meeting with coach Ling Chow to discuss her comeback plan. Douglas has always said she wanted to continue competing through the Rio Olympics in 2016, and she's only 17. But her life has been a whirlwind since London, where she also helped the U.S. win only its second team title. Her Olympic success, dazzling smile, and captivating personality turned her into a worldwide celebrity, and she's been going on since the Games ended. She was one of Barbara Walters' 10 most fascinating people in 2012, and she was the youngest and only female on Forbes' recent list of 10 most influential athletes in the U.S. She had a guest spot on The Vampire Diaries, one of her favorite shows, and she performed at the Video Music Awards after walking the red carpet with the rest of the Fierce Five. She signed deals with Nike, Kellogg Corporation, and AT&T, among others, and recently published her second book. Gymnastics was never far from her mind, though. She loves the sport of gymnastics, said Douglas' mother, Natalie Hawkins. She's so excited at the prospect of getting back into the sport. We've been out on this incredible journey, but that's been the one thing she'd missed, gymnastics. Her sole desire and passion was to get back in the sport she loves so much. I remember her saying to me once, I want to push myself to the limit in this sport. I really want to see what I'm capable of doing. I want to see how far I can take it, Hawkins said. That's really what I want to see for her. That desire completely fulfilled.
We're going to stop for a brief commercial break.
And after that, we'll have video games with Hannah.
Hey, what's this? Step There's cotton candy, green apple, and bubblegum, and so many more! Cool, so they're markers? Yeah, and they smell. Whoa, this one smells like bananas. Video games. After 4 years of development, Microsoft unveiled the Xbox One entertainment console and touted it as an all-in-one solution for playing games, watching TV, and doing everything in between. Microsoft wants the Xbox One to be central to your living room and packed the new Xbox with such features as the ability to change TV channels through voice commands. Although the device won't go on sale until later this year at a price that hasn't been disclosed yet, Microsoft invites attendees of Tuesday's announcement event to take a closer look at the system. Based on limited time with the device, the Xbox One feels like an improvement over its procedure, but it fails to include features some fans have demanded, including the ability to play games for the existing Xbox 360 system. Of course, many particulars about the Xbox One could change between now and when it's released. The specific date hasn't been revealed. The more details are expected at the E3 video game conference in Los Angeles next month, which is June. For now, the system looks to be a thoughtful piece of technology, but there's still a lot that isn't known.
Fashion with Daniela. A Wisconsin man used sewing skills he learned in the military to make his daughter's dream prom dress in camouflage. Mariah Heron, 17, of Marshfield, says she hunts and works on construction projects, and she wanted a dress that fit her personality. She began looking for one made of camouflage fabric, but couldn't find one that was affordable. I jokingly asked my dad if he could make me a prom dress. When he said yes, I was surprised, Heron said. Her father, David Heron, learned to sew his stripes and hem uniform in the military. I'm pretty good with straight seams, and about 2 years ago, my wife gave me a sewing machine. I've made some quilts and pillows, but this dress was something else, he said. He spent hours studying patterns before making a strapless dress from white camouflage material. The dress had a black satin waist and a thin black ruffle along the top. A black satin bow, studded with the tops of shotgun shells, is fixed to the waist. I think she likes it, David Heron says. She'd asked me if I'd make her wedding dress.
Hi.
Hey, guess what?
What?
I got you something amazing for your birthday. You're gonna love it.
This is such an awesome card.
I
my
know.
gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. Where'd you get it from?
Carlton Cards.
Carlton Cards? I've never heard of it.
Well, in the summer of 2002, Bonnie launched the Bonnie Marcus collection, where fashion meets paper, from her dining room table while expecting her first child. Today, this busy mom of 3 manages her household in her thriving design studio while selling her stylist stationery around the world. Her keys to success are laughing often and finding the time to do something fun each and every day.
Wow, that was a really good story.
Yeah.
That's how it got started?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Cool. Thank you. See you later.
See ya. I'm gonna go buy some cards from some of my other friends. And now back to Hannah with a weird story.
A weird story. The American Gerbil Society's annual pageant brought dozens of rodents scurrying to New England this weekend for a chance to win top gerbil. The competition called for agility demonstrations in which the gerbils must overcome obstacles and race to the end of the course. Breeders of the small animals vie for converted ribbons based on body type and agility. A male gerbil should be a good, strong, hefty-looking gerbil, said Libby Hanna, president of the American Gerbil Society. If you are going to think of it in human terms, you might think of a football player. Somebody who's big, thick neck, nice, strong-looking male gerbil. An ideal female gerbil will have a more streamlined appearance, so she will be strong and athletic-looking, not really scrawny but slim, said Hannah, who serves as a judge in this show. I usually use a figure skater as my mental image or gymnast. So obviously a gymnast is not necessarily a big woman, but she's going to be a strong, muscular, and athletic. 14-year-old Sarah Caden from Boortown, New Jersey, thinks gerbils have great personalities. Even though they are so little, they are very different from each other, and they smell a lot less than my brother's hamsters, she said Friday. Donna and Anastasia of Waltham had got hooked on gerbils after buying them for her daughters when they were younger. Anyone can buy a $12 gerbil and get into the sport of gerbil showing or gerbil agility, she said Anastasia, who is also vice president of the American Gerbil Society. It's very fun, easy, and affordable, and something you can do with your kids. So I suggest you you get a gerbil and you head on over there to New England to see the Gerbil Festival. And now for our last story of the day.
The boy in the wheelchair who can't go to prom. Boy in wheelchair not allowed to attend prom. Adam Goikin had the boutonniere in the new suit when he arrived for Lake Oswego High School's prom Saturday night at the Bosivna Ballroom in Portland, Oregon. But he couldn't get in.
Goitin, who uses a mechanized wheelchair, found a steep, narrow stairway between him and the second-story dance hall, and no elevator. Friends and school officials tried to find a solution, but eventually decided it would be too dangerous to carry him upstairs.
So Gukin, who in January was crowned king of the winter formal dance, had no choice but to leave. We were trying to come up with any way he could be there, says Principal Bruce Plato, who was outside the Basanova ballroom as students arrived. Students said they'd be willing and wanting to carry him up, Plato said, but it didn't seem safe.
So instead of a night with his two dates, Gokin went to get frozen yogurt with his parents and then went back to the ballroom to pick up the girls and take them home. He was terribly disappointed, said Tom Gokin, Adam's father. Adam, all dressed up and ready to go, excited to celebrate the end of his senior year with his peers, he left. He went home and spent the evening at home while his friends danced at the Basanova ballroom, a place that he could not enter. He said Rep. Sarah Gessler.
I wish I could go back in time and make sure it didn't happen, but I can't, said school board member Bob Barman. Everyone I spoke to today in the community had the same sick feeling. And that gave me hope that we can do the right thing. Lake Oswego High School officials agree that Gokin should have been able to attend his prom. It's one of those things where they say, well, we're sorry, said Adam's father. But sorry wasn't good enough on Saturday night.
Critical thinking challenge. What should have been done to prevent this problem? What can be done now to make it right?